Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and another series of soul surgery. This is definitely not the topic that I planned to talk about, but a topic that I really feel pressed on my heart that I must delve into and kind of just resolve that whole inner beliefs about relationships. I don't know everything there is to know, but what I do know and what I have observed, I hope to share with you guys. You have so much intrinsic value, and I just hope that I will be able to help you guys see it in this new series of soul surgery. With that said, today I'm going to be talking about how to get over your ex.
But you can't fix what you can't see. It's the soul that needs a surgery.
I'm in it with you guys. If you guys are trying to get over an ex-boyfriend, someone that you were seeing, someone that you were dating, someone that you invested so much of yourself into, it really hurts so much when you break up because you become vulnerable, you've let your guard down and you've allowed somebody into your soul. And so when they leave, they still leave with parts of you, but it's not all bad. You can get over your ex. Breakups are a process, right? You don't magically just get over it. And I used to be a person that was just like cold turkey, just you're done, you're finished, cut. I was that girl that was just like, you're done, goodbye, until I met the guy. Breakups have layers. It's not just boom, 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 which leads me on to my first tip. One of the first things you need to do in getting over your ex is make a decision to get over them. You need to decide within yourselves that I'm tired of going around in circles. I'm tired of flip-flopping. I'm in and I'm out. I'm in and I'm out. We're together, we're not together. We're in this awkward space. We're in a situationship. It's not healthy, right? It's not healthy to be double-minded. You need to be sober-minded and make a decision. I'm not saying it's easy, but you have to make a decision. Even if you make a decision, you go back on it, which is not the goal, but sometimes it happens. I can actually give you guys grace for that. But once you make a decision, you now have triggered something in your mind that says, I'm not being loyal to myself because I made the decision, but now I'm going back on it. And sometimes that can be a really painful place to be at because you begin not to trust yourself. The second tip is get closure. Closure for me is something that is really, really important. I feel like I'm like a type of person that if I was to end a friendship with somebody, I would be like, we need to sit face to face, meeting style, absolutely formal. This is the reason why our relationship did not work out, X, Y, and Z. I hope you have a good life, goodbye. I'm very diplomatic when it comes to certain situations. Getting closure is something that is so important when a relationship ends. It just kind of ties up all the loose ends, and it makes it harder for you to even retreat and go back on what you have finalized. Sometimes we're not sure why the relationship ended. Was it something that I did, or was it something that you did? All the time we actually blame ourselves. If you can seek closure with your ex-partner, just have a conversation. Just be like, so we've come to the end of the road. That is the scariest thing ever, but you will feel so much more peace about the closure once you get it. If it's not possible, if that person has blocked you, which I am a master blocker, if that person has blocked you or they've moved country, even if they're passed away, these situations happen. Sometimes you can't get closure. If you can't get closure, you kind of have to be okay with the explanation that you never got. Man's rejection is God's protection. I'm going to be okay, and you have to reassure that person inside you that doubts it. Number 3 would be to accept that it's over. I just got shivers. Accept that it's over, accept that it didn't work out, accept that it wasn't meant to be, and accept that it is what it is. No forcing, no crying. I mean, you can cry. If you're gonna cry, cry. You're fully free to cry and to be upset and to stay in your bed for a week or so. I give you permission to do that because it's kind of like a death. You are kind of mourning that person because they're no longer in your life anymore. And you may have had expectations of going here, traveling the world. You may have planned things, trips together, things that you were gonna do. The Bible says that hope deferred makes the heart sick. And so it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. You will get over it because you are strong. Accept it without trying to change it. Just be at peace knowing that everything happened exactly how it was supposed to happen. Number 4, I would say to disconnect which is my favorite thing to do, like, ever. You need to disconnect. If that means unfollowing them on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Did I say Instagram? Instagram. Block them if you need to. Block them on WhatsApp, block their number. Sometimes you just have to do cold turkey. Sometimes it's too much pain to see them every day. So obviously for some people it's harder. Like in my situation, the person is so entwined in my social circle, kind of about every day, and I see them every week. So it's a lot more difficult. It's difficult just to block and move on, because then you see them and it's just like, bruh. But because I've made a decision, I'm now holding on to the foundation of a decision, so it's making it easier. So if you don't have to see that person all the time, you have no excuse, okay? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. No, I'm joking. You make a decision to unfollow that person, to block them. Also, don't indirect them on social media. Don't indirect them on Snapchat. Don't indirect them on Twitter. You know, us girls do, we get those poems from Instagram and we screenshot them and we put them up because we're trying to indirect our ex and tell them, listen, you men are trash. Like, don't do that. Like, don't try and get even, because the more that you do that, you're showing them that you actually care. And if you're saying you don't want to care, you need to don't care. Like, you literally need to stop trying to get revenge or get payback, because ultimately you're slowing down your progress. You're slowing down what it takes to move on and to get over your ex, you know? So don't indirect them, unfollow them, just do it, boom. And I believe that that will be one step closer to letting go of them. You have to actually not only physically disconnect, but like environmentally disconnect, you know, get rid of the stuff that they have given you, and if it's their clothes, give it back to them or give it to charity or whatever they want you to do with it. Just like get them out of your energy space. If they've given you gifts, if they've given you sentimental items, even they bought you clothing, even for a season, get rid of those items. Say like if it's a handbag, or if it's a Louis Vuitton bag, and I'm keeping that, I'm joking. But if it's like an item of clothing that reminds you of them or that they bought for you, give it to your cousin or give it to your little sister and just be like, could you just like keep that in your house for a little while so that I don't have that attachment and I don't remember all of the memories. Just get rid of all the stuff that they have given you. You just want to be free. You just want to be free. So number 5 is real petty. And sometimes you got to be petty in it. Like, they ain't got to know about this, but you got to be petty in it. Like, get a journal, get a piece of paper and write down all the things you dislike about them. Because you know what, when you are in relationships, you know how they say love is blind? There are some things that you overlook about that person, like maybe their eyes a little bit squinty, or maybe they've got small ears. And I love that about women. We overlook so much stuff when we're in relationships with people because we want to love them. Men that say that women are shallow have no idea. Men are more shallow than women. Us women, we overlook so much stuff. Oh, you ain't got a job, no worries babe. Oh, you don't drive, no worries babe. Oh, you're struggling at the moment, I'll lend you some money. We are women, you the real MVP, okay? You the real MVP. We overlook so much stuff. So get your petty on, get a piece of paper, write down all the things you don't like about them. Their breath smells in the morning. That Rolex that he was wearing was fake. He was wearing fake Yeezys the whole time. Just be real petty. Petty.co.uk. Even if you start missing them, you can read those lists and you just be like, he ain't shit. I'm joking. I'm not trying to be like bad man or whatever, but you read the list and you're just like, all the things that I thought were so great, like, they weren't really that great. Like, I was a bit like delusional. And sometimes we have this deja vu. When we're in love, we remember all the good things that happened and we're like, oh, remember when he took me to Paris? And then it's just like, well, remember all the other stuff as well, like that he did that you didn't like, you know? So write it down, get real petty with it, and I really feel like this will help you, like, seriously. Number 6, I would say, if you're not gonna block them, change their name in your phone, because when you're in a relationship and they call and you remember the butterflies you used to get when you used to see their name on the phone, drop that out. Like, I've changed my ex's name so many times, I might as well just put a full stop. I might as well just change the name to a full stop. It's kind of not working. This tip is kind of not working for me anymore. I might just need to like throw the whole number away, you know, just start again. Oh my God, I'm not being real. So if you're watching this, whatever, I don't care. Number 7, I would say boundaries. Set boundaries, yeah? If you're not gonna cold turkey cut them out, what you wanna do is you wanna say to them, okay, we've just broken up. I'm gonna need 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, a month 2 years away from you. Don't call me, don't text me, don't come by my house, don't do anything. You need to be able to respect the decision that I've made, or respect the decision that you've made, because sometimes guys make a decision, yeah, they say his relationship's over, yeah, but then they'll be the one hitting you up, messaging you like everything's cool, like everything's kumbaya. Like, no, you dumped me, like, better recognize. So put boundaries in place that will actually help you to protect your heart, like protect your heart, because you can't be saying it's over and then saying, oh, do you want to go cinema? No, I don't want to go cinema with you, because you finna awaken things in me that I don't want to feel anymore, because you said it's over. Let's stop the flip-flopping in and out. If it's done, let it be done. Like, if it's done, let it be done. All right, number 8. Realize that missing someone is a part of letting go. Missing someone is not a reason to go and call them. Missing someone is not a reason to get back with them. We all have emotions, and most of our emotions come from memories. Our emotions come from feeling his arms around our hardbacks. No, I'm joking. Feeling his hands around our soft, beautiful skin, and remembering the times when we sat by the beach and we just talked forever, remembering our conversations that we had for 10 hours about the future that's never gonna happen. Like, sometimes you've just gotta realize that just because I miss them doesn't mean that they need to be in my life. Like, it's normal, it's fully normal. Make missing someone a normal thing. And that's something that I wish somebody told me, because
But I miss him. But I miss him.
So this is the advice that I'd give to my friends. Like, and isn't it so funny how we're so hard on our friends, but with us we're just like, like, this is the advice that I'd give to my friends. If they said I miss him, I'd be like, so? But I'm grateful for the friends that I have around me now, because they're just like, babe, it's okay to miss them, it's perfectly normal. And sometimes you need some friends to reassure you that it's okay. Like, it's okay to miss someone, it's okay to be sad, it's okay to cry. And that brings me on to my next point, number 9. Surround yourself with people, surround yourself with friends that will have your back and support you during this time. Anyone that tells you that it's not that deep has no heart. Anyone that tells you to get over it has no heart, or has forgotten what it feels like to be in love, because it's not just something you can just be like, get over it. Like, if I could get over it, don't you think I would? Like, duh. Like, allow yourself, give yourself time. And number 10, I'm gonna say, for me, refocusing my attention back to where it's supposed to be, because most times when you're in relationships or when you're in toxic relationships, it's all about this person. Like, you've made it all about them, all in your mind, you're consumed. Your heart, your soul, your mind is this person. All you know about yourself is that person. And so it's so important that you refocus your attention. Me, I like to focus on work. For me, I like to focus on what I'm doing. I like to focus on my goals. I like to focus on the year ahead. Girls, we are nearly in 2018. Some things we just need to leave in 2017, which also means dead ass relationships. Let it go, let it go. But yeah, I like to refocus my attention on my goals, because I'm a goal-getter. I like to set goals and achieve them. Even though I don't agree with revenge, the best revenge is success. Get your life, sis. That's not to prove to your ex that, look, I made it without you. Like, that's not to prove to him that, oh, I'm good all by myself. But it's just for yourself. That's what you need to do for yourself to succeed. Focus on the things that matter, you know? Focus on the things that matter to you, that are important. And that brings me on to point 11. I have no more fingers left. One toe. Point number 11. Self-love is the best medicine for a broken heart. And self-love, I've never realized the importance of self-love when leaving a relationship. Boy, so many times we rely on other people to give us the things that we're supposed to give to ourselves. That will preach. I'm doing a whole new video on self-love with not a whole new perspective, because it's still the same, but I've got layers to this self-love thing, yeah? I got layers to this self-love thing. Self-love is really about giving the care that you expect from other people, giving it back to yourself. So most times when we go through a breakup, we feel empty, we feel broken, because we feel like that person has taken something from us, or the love that we've given out to that person, they've now run away and gone with it. Especially if they're in a new relationship and they're giving it to somebody else. That's even more hurtful. But you have to realize that you have enough love within yourself to heal yourself. The love that you gave to him wasn't all that you could give. We are beautiful, fascinating, wonderful, spectacular women. God gave us enough love in ourselves to be spread with a million people and still have enough to give to yourself. Self-love is the best medicine for a breakup. The attention that you're looking for in that guy, give it to yourself. Take yourself out on that date. Take yourself down to the park. Sit with yourself. Make yourself a nice meal. Take yourself out to a restaurant. Go to the movies. Care about yourself. Give that yourself the attention. Go on Netflix and type in comedy and laugh with yourself. Laugh with yourself. Self-care. That love that you're looking for someone else to give you, give it to yourself. Say, you are enough. I'm enough. Breeny, you are enough. You are more than enough. I love you. I am loyal to you. I will ride for you. I will never leave you. You have this commitment. You have my word. I will ride out for you. I will never forsake you. Most of the times we end up in bad relationships because we're giving ourselves away. We're giving that small child in us away instead of protecting that child, instead of loving that child, instead of attending to that child, which is yourself's needs. You're going to take it and give it to someone else. Please love me, need me, be the one for me. I'm not mocking anybody because we've all been there. We've all felt like we wasn't enough and that our love that we have for ourselves wasn't enough. But I'm here to say that you are more than enough. You are a wonder. Like, you are a blessing. Like, you are amazing. Finally, another list, write down all the things that you want in your future husband and just be as outlandish as possible. Write down the impossible. Write down the things that you don't even think you deserve yet. I say yet because you do deserve them, right? Write down the things that you don't even believe that you will get. Write down wealthy, write down rich, financially stable, gentleman, loving, godly, leader, provider, protector. Write down all the good things that you want in that man because you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. And it gives you a hope to look forward to so that when you're down in the dumps, you feel like, I'm never gonna meet anyone else that's gonna love me the way that this guy loved me. That's incorrect. That is a limiting belief, okay? And he wants you to think that he's the best thing that ever happened to you. That's a lie. Listen, write down on a piece of paper everything that you want in a man, everything that will match you, everything that you want in a man that you believe will make you better. Not complete you, but make you a better person. I know that I need somebody that is going to expand my mind. Somebody that is so freaking intelligent, so advanced, someone that has seen the world, that wants to show me the world. I'm tired of being with guys that I just like feel like I know more than them, that I can teach you, like I can teach you a thing or two, you know? No, I want someone that's gonna upgrade me. Let me upgrade you. Just do some new things, upgrade you. Why not, bro? Like, I'm good all by myself, but we are forced when we're together. You know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, write down the things that you want in a man, and it will give you a hope. Matter of fact, write down everything that that guy wasn't. I'm not even trying to make it about that guy. Write down everything that you want in a man and believe that you will get it, and it'll give you a new desire and new hope, because I feel like a lot of us women, we are punching below your weight. You deserve so much more, but you're accepting so little. Why? We will deal with that. We will deal with the why in my soul surgery video. So please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I have a goal of reaching 100k by the end of the year. I don't see how that's gonna happen, but I'm gonna believe it, I'm gonna confess it, and I'm gonna receive it in Jesus' name. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I have a studio now, so I'll be able to be shooting a lot more videos out. Just boom, 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 boom. I'll have more content out very, very soon. Please support my channel, watch my other videos, because they keep the lights on. They keep the studio lights on, you know? But I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I just want to say I'm praying for all of you that are heartbroken right now and feel like there's no way out. Like, you will get out, baby girl. There's so many times that a lot of people, they look back and they may be married now, and they look back on how they cried over people that weren't even, like, if they could see their future, they probably wouldn't even have cried over what they felt that they lost. So it's always so important to keep your mind future focused. Do what you need to do in your time of singleness. Press into God. Build a relationship with God so that he can show you who you are, because self-identity is so important. A lot of times we lose ourselves in other people. That was never God's intention. for you to lose yourself in somebody else. Even in marriage, the two become one. They do not get lost. They are beautifully gelled together. Don't get lost. Also, another thing, don't let a man steal the best years of your life. Don't let a man steal your youth. It's not worth it. I said in one of my videos 2 years ago, stay in school and stay single until you find a man worth your time. And it sounds like I'm really hard on guys. It's not that I'm hard on guys, it's that I'm so for my sisters waking up and seeing their potential and realizing their potential and knowing how much they're worth as women, because a lot of men out there are trash. Facts. But there's a good guy out there for you. See you guys later.